Hello, friends. This is another episode of the program Empire of Lies, in which we talk about manipulation and disinformation in the Russian media. America is tired. Europe is fawning. How talk shows in Moscow are rewriting transatlantic relations. The Russian political talk show Bolshaya Igra, Big Game, from August 29th once again plays out a favorite plot. The West, they say, is tired of the war and is ready to surrender Ukraine. The latest broadcasts are full of discussions about Washington wavering between the role of arbitrator and direct ally of Kyiv. And Europe, humiliated and dependent, is supposedly ready to do anything to keep Trump's attention. Peace at any cost or distancing. Two versions of the American strategy are voiced on the talk show. The first, Donald Trump wants to end the war as quickly as possible, at any cost, including territorial concessions by Kyiv. The second, the White House is supposedly ready to step aside altogether, leaving the matter of the deal to Moscow and Kyiv. In support of this, they cite signals from Trump's entourage and the words of his press secretary, Caroline Levitt. Supposedly, the president is irritated by Zelensky and the Europeans, who are putting forward unrealistic demands. The line is simple. America is tired. Europe is demanding the impossible, which means a compromise must be on Russia's terms. Europe in the role of a vassal. The propaganda pays special attention to the humiliation of Europe. The presenters insist the Europeans fawn before Trump like slaves before the Persian king, agree to enslaving trade conditions, 15% US tariffs versus zero tariffs for the EU, promise to increase defense spending to 5% of GDP, and all this for the sake of American mercy. Caricatures are also used. The president of Portugal allegedly called Trump a Soviet agent, while Moscow interprets this not as criticism, but as confirmation. The United States has moved from biased support for Kyiv to arbitration in the conflict. But in the area of traditional weapons, which the Kyiv regime still needs, they sell weapons to the Europeans. And as the US Secretary of the Treasury Scott Bessent said the other day, with a 10% markup, they take a tithe, which means that the Europeans are transferring these weapons to the Kyiv regime.